So hi everyone, I think I am audible to everyone and welcome to today's class. Further we will see today minimum function. What is minimum function? So it will give you the least number, which is the very small number. It will help you. Let's take here there are 7 employees sales amount. So I want to see who is getting the very minimum sales amount. So what I will do, I will use equal and I will use the minimum function. If I type min stands for minimum, if I select and click on tab, then it will ask you the number. Okay, which number you want? So I want from here to till last, beginning to last. Within this I want who is getting very less sales amount. So for that case I will use minimum function and then close bracket and enter. In this number 10,000 is the very minimum number, means it is a very less number. If I want in the combined list, if any 1000 or 1 lakh list, I want very who is getting what is the minimum amount, I can use the minimum function which stands with min. We can use, right? Next I will go with maximum. In the same way, if I want to see who is what is the highest number in cell, then I will use maximum. So maximum, how we can use? In the same way, this is for minimum amount, and then if I am going to find out what is the maximum number, who is what is the highest sales amount, then I can use max, max. Press tab, so the formula open bracket will open, and then select the range from here to here. I want to find out the maximum number, then close the bracket. Then if you see, here is the highest number. This is the highest number for sales, 70,000. So we got here it is a 70,000. So minimum, if you want very small number but very least amount to find out, then we can use minimum, and if you want to find out the highest number, then we can use the maximum function. So this is this two function. Then we will use the average function. Suppose we want what is the average for this list. Let's take here how many people are there. The total, let me sum. Total cell value is 2,80,000. So how many employees are there? There are total 7 employees. This total sales value is 2,80,000. So when I go to average, so how much it will be? If I use average function, select all the amount and close the bracket. Use average and close the bracket. So the average amount is 40,000. So someone may be 70,000, someone may be 30,000. So overall, if you see, the average amount will be 40,000. So this is 3 function for minimum, average and maximum. So minimum helps with find out the small amount, and maximum function is helps to find out the highest number, and average we can see in the within the list how many employees are there and how what is the final amount, and average how much they have sold, we can find out here. So these are the basic function to find out the in number. When we are working in the number, these 3 will help you: minimum, maximum and average. So in that, in the advanced function, we will learn what is the now highest number is 70,000, right? We know very clearly here it is the in this list highest number is 70,000, right? But in advanced function we will see we want 2 highest number, means what is the highest 2 number to find out, means how we cannot go and check manually. So we can say here we can see 60,000 and 70,000, but if there are many data we cannot find out. So we will learn how to find out this highest 2 and how to find out lowest 2 in the formula function. And in that also we'll find out this lowest 2 who are those employee, name and employee code we can find out. So these and all comes under advanced function. So we will find out complete details. You can find out everything by using minimum, maximum with employee details and which month, everything you can find out. So we'll learn that function in advanced formula. So as of now, you keep in this mind this minimum, average and maximum. Next I will go for count function. So we are counting, right? When we are doing some workings, how many employees or something, we are manual checking or checking total if there are 100 employees list. So how we can use the function? We will use count function and select the range and enter. If you see, it's showing that there are 7 employees. Okay, you can count also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So count I did, if you observe, I have taken the number. Okay, so if I take the employee name, count, if I select the range employee name and close the bracket, enter, it will show 0. Why it is showing? Because count function will calculate will refer only numbers, it will not refer alphabets. Okay, so whenever you are using for a number, it will not allow it will not take alphabets and it will count only number cell. Okay, if it is number. So for alphabet, which one will you use? We will use count A. Count A for all. Okay, only count stands for number and count A stands for all, alphabet plus text, both it will calculate. So count A, let's take, I am going through now with a name. Okay, if you see, it came 7. This is for count A. So I will use count A function, then select the range. If you can select number also, you can select alphabet also, both it works. If you see, it is 7. So here it didn't take, let's take, I will change the range, I will take number, it will calculate 7. So you need to understand what is the variance between count and count A. Count only counts only numbers and count A counts alphabet as well as numbers. So it will help you when you will use count A function to find out the duplicates. Okay, it will help you. So this count you can use, you recall it, don't confuse this count A. This is for numbers, this is for alphabet and numbers, both it counts, right? So next I want to say, let's take, we have lots of data. Okay, we'll go a little further. Let's take, I am mentioning my name here. I mentioned Srikant. Okay, so Srikant, if you see, how many letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, in this we have we have 8 letter. Okay, so if I will count now, formula if I use, if you observe how I can use, suppose if I using text means how I can use count A, I will use because that counts alphabets. So I will select count A and select the cell which you want to count and enter. If you see, it is showing 1, right? If I will use count function, it will not count. If you observe, it will throw 0. Okay, so now I will go one more function, it is called length. Length, what is length? So length means whenever we are working, we need to check sometime length. Let's take bank account number length and PAN number length, anything you want to standard format, whatever is there, those cases we need to find out the length. So let's take here, I want to check the length. So what I will use the length function, equal, and then length, len stands for length. Then click on tab button and then click the cell. So I want this cell, what is the length I want to check, just close the bracket, enter. If you see, it is showing length, it is 9, but if you calculate, it is showing 8. SRIKANTA, it is 8. It's supposed to come 8, but it is not wrong. If you observe here, there is a space. Okay, intentionally I have added one space. If you see some data, many data, if you download any report or any from any tools or system, so they show some space also. They will not show as per your working file. So in that case, you have to remove the space. Okay, so how to remove the space? So for that, we will use trim function. Just mention trim, click on tab, and then select the cell which you want to trim, close bracket and enter. So what happened here, that space is gone. So how to check the space is gone? Let's put a length formula, equal length, tab, then select the cell and close the bracket and enter. If you see this formula, it came 8, and this function it came 9. This function is correct, which use now, which we have used now through trim. So wherever if you observe space, you use trim function first. Okay, trim you use, then on that trim output, whatever you received on that, then you calculate the length. Otherwise you will get length variance. So trim helps to remove the space, right? Any doubt, anyone, in this trim function, count, maximum, average, length?
Srikanth, can you please repeat the trim function?
Sure, I'll report. Yeah, let's take, I'll remove everything. I'm doing, let's take, I will take Anand. This is the text, and I'm going to add one space intentionally. Okay, so generally if I go in if I want to know length, means I will use length function and I will select the cell and close the bracket, enter. It will show 6. It's showing that there are 6 letters, but generally it is not 6, it is 5, ANAND, right? So if I will consider 6, then my output will go wrong, right? So I want exact number. So what I will do, I will use trim function. First I will remove the space, then I will calculate length, then it will come correctly. So I am using your trim and select the cell, close the bracket, enter. So now what happened here, the space got removed. So how to check? You can select on F2 and then press F9, F2, then press F9. Okay, if you see there is no space after a D last, no space, but if I come here, if there is a space, right? So after trimming, this is the trim function which I got the output. If I will use length function, then it will be 5, exactly it will show. Your space got removed, your space is there. This is the wrong one, this is the correct one. These two. Any doubt? Anything? Ravi sir, any doubt? Length, count, average, maximum, minimum?
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So we will move little further, and so I will take again same name, Anand. So we did, we removed the space. If it is there, better to remove, use trim function. So we are using trim function to remove the space. Next, suppose I want in capital letter this all Anand, because small letter report doesn't look good. Sometimes we need to consider capital letter. How to consider? Use upper function, equal upper. Okay, UPPER upper. Select tab and select the cell, close the bracket, enter. if you see, it will give you the capital result. Okay, so I'll mention upper for capital. Suppose I want to select lower alphabet, so I can select lower and select the cell, enter. You will get the lower alphabet. These two functions will help you to consider lower and upper, right? So now I will go little further and
Mr. Srikanth,
yes sir.
yeah, if I see in the capitals, if I want only first letter upper and remaining lower.
We can do, but there is a function we need to use. Okay, so if you want, I can use, but if I tell now, you will not get confused. So slowly I will tell you.
Okay.
You can do that. Okay, I will tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now we came to know how we can consider lower alphabet and upper capital alphabet. And now I will go for, I will take one bank account number. I will take SBI 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is that 11 digit SBI. So I always check when we release salary whether the bank length is correct or not. Even IFSC code length is 11. So I check the length. It will help you to use to find out the length by using length function. Now what happened, I will take one PAN number. This is my PAN number example. So a PAN is always 10 digit. Okay, so if you want to check, you can check by using length function. I already told you here, length function, right? So length we checked, it is correct. Okay, second round of check, it is key there are fourth digit should be P, right? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, C N B P, fourth digit is P. So now we can individually one employee we can see, but if there are a list of huge employees, so we cannot check, but we need to use the function. So which function will we use here? We will use mid function. Mid helps you to find out the letter, whether you want which sequence you want, it will help you. Suppose I want, I want 6th place number. What is there in 6th place? So how I will find out? Select the mid, open bracket, then select the text, comma, then I will mention 6, 1. Okay, so in 6th place what it is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 7. It is 7. So it is given us that in 6th place 7 it is there. Suppose as I told you, I want 4th place as per my conditional logic. So I will mention 4. 4th place I want P. If you see, it is P. I will mention suppose I will mention some random number. Someone given me PAN number like this. So what I will do, I will check 4th number, it is A, so it is a wrong PAN. This is the first round of validation. So I can say that this is the wrong PAN and employee has to give the correct one. Okay, so let's take, it is the P is there. Okay, so it's matching, but length is less than 10, like it's like 9. So I can say that which is a wrong PAN. Okay, because is length supposed to be 10 and 4th letter supposed to be P. So like that, what happens, we can find out any letter in a cell. If you want, you can find out by using the mid. So I want, let's take comma 1. Mid this comma 1. Okay, if you see C. Okay, if I use 2, then N. If I use 3, is V. If I use 4, then P. If I use
Mr. Srikanth, why once again we have to mention 1 again? But at the end it is a function, isn't it?
1, it is for exact match. Okay.
Okay.
One is for exact, so you
Exact.
forget these two. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, if you see Meet I opened, if you're showing text, which text where you want to search, so I given this reference. This cell is D19, this D column and 19 row. Okay, this D19 comma. When I entered comma, it asked which numbers you want the output. So I told I want fourth place. What is the text? You let me know. Then 4 we have given. After that is telling whether you want exact max or approximate ones, nearby match. Okay, so I told exact match should be. So it given me output. Now if you want ninth place, it will give you G. Last one is the 9, so I want to add 10 digit I made. So now it is 7. If I mention it is 10th place, it is show you G. Last is the G. This is called mid function to find out the letter or number in a cell. It will give you the correct output. Any query on mid?
No.
Okay.
Understood.
And so what I will say, let's take, I want to use some serial number. Okay, here 1 to 10, something like that. So what I will do, select some random number. Oh, it is not coming. You check in your laptop, you will get one option called sequence. My laptop is not reflecting the function sequence. Okay, sequence, how it will help. Now let's take I want 10 row, okay, or 200 row example. So I cannot find out like this. I need to search, right, till 200, right, like that will take long time. So in that case you can use sequence function. So how we can write, it will come like you will get in your laptop sequence and mention from number and how many row you want. Let's take I want 100 means I can select 100 and close bracket, enter. So you will get like 200 row or 100 row, whatever you selected, you will get it. You can check it out in your laptop. This is called sequence. For me it's not reflecting the function. In the same way, unique.
Mr. Srikanth, sequence here means how it will help actually? If there's any missing row, it will
Let's take, I'm preparing a list. Okay, I'm preparing a list. This is my serial number column. Okay.
Yeah.
This is my employee name. So I want to record around 20 employees. Okay.
Correct.
So if I want to put 20 serial number, I need to consider like this. I have to go slowly, right?
Correct.
I have to consider till 20th, right? Instead of doing this, if you use sequence function, the formula how it will look is not recording. You can try in your system if you are there. Equal sequence, okay, it will come, open bracket, then mention 1, I want 1 to till 20th employee list, just close bracket. Automatically will throw this number after entering this formula.
In this row, second row.
Yes, second row. It will reflect like this. You know,
Second
mention
column.
1, 2, it will not, no need to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
You can try. Okay. This is called sequence function. I will show you in my next time in my laptop. Next, unique. Unique, how it helps you. So let's take, there are in a list, duplication also is there. Srikanth 20 times will be there, or other names also 2, 3, 4 times will be there. Okay. So let's take here, I will take this employee name 4, 5 times. Okay, here. That's like 1 lakh record is there. So don't you want how many unique employees are there, means how many, instead of deleting duplicate, how many employees are there, how we can use unique. Okay, for me not reflecting, just select unique and select the reference and close. So what will happen here, whatever 4, 5 times the employee is showing, it will not show, it will show only 1 time. Okay, so you want like that, immediately use the unique function. Okay, it will help you. It will not show duplicate and it will give you final number. Okay, now we will go little further. We will see. Now let's take, I will mention my name here. and we will use a left function. So where it helps I will tell you. Equal and left I can mention, then it asks you the text. I will select the text, comma, I'll give you, let's take number, I'll give you 4 and close the bracket, enter. If you see, I ask the cell, I give me last from left side, give me last 4 letter from left side. Okay, so what system did, it given me from the left side, it counted S R I K, it given us 4 letter, right? So let's take, I will mention 6, it will give me the 6 letter. If I mention 7, it will give us 7 letter. If I mention 8, if I mention, it will give us 8 letter. Okay, if you want some randomly when you are working, let's take something is there, some unique number will be there, okay, or EC and some employee will be like this, okay, like this. Okay, so here you can use right function. Okay, how I selected left, like that you can use right. I select that text, comma, I will select 4, I want right side 4. If you see, ECN is not coming now, I don't want ECN, I want just right employee code, so I can select only right side 4 digit number. If I want 3 digit, I can mention 3 digit. If I mention 1 digit, I can mention 1. If I want 6 digit, I can mention 6 digit. It will help you when you are finding out some, you want to ignore some letters or numbers in the list, but some random number you want some 5-6 digit only, then you can use this function. This is called left and right. Right, now we will use text function. What is text function? Let's take, there are 2 name here, my both the name I will bifurcate here, Srikant and Muni. Okay, so I want to join, okay, both the text in one place. So how to join? I can use text join. There is option called text join. Just select the double quotation, give one space. Okay, this is called delimiter, means how you want, whether you want space between 2 name, or comma you want, or you don't want any space. Okay, because that we give the double quotation as a delimiter, comma, you select true, comma, and select the text, both the text, this, comma, this, and close, enter. If you see, I had given the space, so it came Srikant space Muni. Suppose if I want to remove in delimiter, you can see there is no space now, right now. Suppose I want to put comma between these 2 texts, so I can put 1 comma. You observe Srikant comma Muni, it came. This is 2 text, we can combinedly we can join. So as of now I want space, so delimiter I given space. I can mention true because I want exact match, and then how many text you want, you can keep on adding here, text 3, text 4, text 5. Okay, so as of now I have 2 text, so I'll just click on enter.
Mr. Srikant, any number of letters or anything it will join, or anything?
Yes.
Anything available in 2 cells?
Yes, no limit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you don't want to add, okay, let's take, you are telling no, one by one I cannot select, I want to select the range only directly, right? So how we can do, select, I given delimiter space, comma, so there are many. Okay, I want to add, we can mention one cell. Okay, suppose less 3 I want to add. Okay, sorry, I will select here text join delimiter, comma, true, comma, and select the range and close the bracket, enter. It works the same. You can select 1 by 1, and you can see the select the range. If you see, observe your formula bar, this we selected range. Okay, and if you select here, so what we did, we selected comma. Okay, if you see, it is comma here. I will show you complete formula also. You can see the variance. We can see both the formula. Output is same, but how we are using that depending upon you. Both gives the same result, but if you are comfortable with comma, you can use. If you are comfortable with range, you can use the range. So this is for text, how we can join. Okay, and then I will go for one more function in text itself. So it is now reflecting. Okay. Okay, now I will show you some if function, how we are using. I will delete some unnecessary columns. We will use sum if function. What it is? Sum, you know very well, we need to add, but again if condition is there. Okay, sum means we are going to add something, but with condition. Okay, so then how we can use? Let's take randomly, I will take some employee name and I will use the sum if. I will take, let's say, this employee. Here I want the sales amount. Here I can use VLOOKUP, I can get the output. Okay, but let's take two more line item is there, duplicate is there. Okay, here's sell something else also, some 40,000. Okay, now if you use VLOOKUP, what will happen? First number only it will give you the output. Whenever duplicate numbers are there, you are using VLOOKUP, then it will give you only the first number. So combined it will not give you. So whenever you want to combine and get the output, in that case you need to use the sum if function. If you see what
employee codes.
Yeah, okay, so what I did, I use sum if function. Okay, so what I did, I took the first range D10 to D17 means sum range. Okay, which column you want to add and we want to get the output. So I told to formula that I want sales amount, I want combinedly. So I given this range. Then criteria range. Okay, what is the criteria you want? Now in this employee code I am telling, go and find this employee code. This employee code starts with B21. Okay, if you see, I have given the range B10 to B17. It is from here, B10 to B17. Then comma, for which employee you need to search? This employee need to search. Okay, then I'll close the bracket. So once I'll close the bracket, if you see 50 plus 40 total 90,000, it gives the output. But if I use VLOOKUP, I will get only in this scenario 50,000. So it will be wrong for you. Okay, so combinedly if you are searching, then you use the sum if function and select this range. And one more function also I can use. Let's take, I want month wise I want. Okay, let's take, I want for, let's take I want for April 24 and May 24. I will change the month here. Let's take, this is for May 24. This is the total combinedly, it came 9, but I want bifurcation. So what I will do, same function I will take. Okay, so I can write the function and just adding here. If you see, I got bifurcation. So what I did, so sum if I used D10 to D17, it comes with the, I want sales output. So I selected sum range for sales, and then first my criteria is employee code. Okay, this employee code should match with what to, for whom I am looking for. Okay, so I select the B10 to B17, and then B21 is this employee code. This is one criteria. Second criteria what I used, month. Okay, because I want month wise. So E10 to E17. So E10 means from here, this starts from here, E10 to E17 till here, and then month is E20. I selected, this is the, I want based on month, so I selected this month and enter. If I select the enter, what it did, it went to find out how many months April month is there and what is the sales amount. Let's take, I will change some randomly number. Same employee, I will change some number. Let's take 10,000. I will mention. You see, it became now 60,000 instead of 50. Let's take, I'll mention around minus 20,000. You observe just 60,000, how it will get changed. It will give you 30. Okay, so his final sales amount is 30. In the same way, if you want to change May, I will change some May also. You can observe the cell, May month cell. Let's take, I'll mention 50,000. One more day he has made this cell in May month, so there are two record in May month. So total, if you see, these two number total is 90,000. So it given us 90,000 May month. This is the May month, and here in the month of April, employee sold one day it was profit, one day it was loss. So total altogether it is now 30,000. So if you want to change 10,000, it will become 60,000. And here combined you can get 1,50,000. If you see here, this all his sale amount is combinedly, it is total, it is 150. You can see here in down right side. So this is the function for sum if. Any doubt with anybody, you can ask me. I will explain one more time.
Mr. Srikanth, in the second formula, you have added a dollar symbol, I think. Why?
Yeah. So
May.
So
May.
Yeah. Here, right?
Yeah. Why it has come dollar symbol there?
So I will tell you. I will take this formula to down so that you can understand. Let's take, I'll remove the formula. Sorry, dollar. Okay, I'm removing everything. All dollars. Okay, now if you see, there is no dollar. Okay. So as I told you, once we build the formula, we can drag left, right.
$1 is still there.
Okay. I removed. Okay. So beginning I told you, we will build one formula and we will drag everywhere. It should give the output. Right. So let's say in the month of April, in this cell I created this formula. Okay. So before I'm putting dollar, you try to understand what it is. Okay. Sum D10 to D19 means I'm selecting from here to here. This is one selection. Okay, for sales amount. Okay. Next B10. B10 means this is the our, where it is, B10 to B19. So that is employee code, our criteria range. I'm giving some other color. Okay. This is the B range cell. Next, I'm giving B23. B23 stands with the my first criteria code, employee code. Okay, this is one. Next, E10 to E19, I select the second criteria as a month. So I'll mention some other color, month. And E22. E22 is my month. This is for April. Okay. Now I made all different color. Now I'm going to remove my formula. This is the output. Now I'll just drag as per our conversation. So I'm going to drag. Okay. If you see, I nothing to just dragged. So what is came output? 0. Why it happened is because of the dollar. Dollar, it is helpful to keep a boundary for that Excel. Okay. Whenever we are writing formula, there is a boundary. The formula should not go out of that. If it is goes, it will give you the wrong output. Okay, that things happen like that. So let's see. Now, if you see this formula, will see, and also this formula. If you observe sum if, you observe left formula here also and here. Sum if E10 to E19 is fitting here, right? Correct. We had given D10 to D19. So what happened when we selected here D10 to D19 should supposed to select, means sales amount we want the total, right? But now it came to here as a month total. It's looking now. It happened because of we didn't create the boundary for him. Okay, next, what is the gone wrong? Next we given here B10 to B19. What is the B10 to B19? It is employee code. Okay, we given him to find employee code from in this list. Okay, but it is taking the name, next cell is taking. From here there is no employee code, right? So it cannot find out for you. You are supposed to keep a boundary for him. Okay, no problem. Next, what happened? Next, B23. Okay, so but here what is reflecting? C23. So instead of taking this employee code, we have taken the reference employee code, right? But it's taking employee name reference. Why it happened? Because we didn't create a boundary for him. Next, what is the wrong? The correct we given, it is supposed to take from E10 to E19. What is E10, E19? It is for month. Okay, supposed to find the month, but it has taken next cell as F10 to F19. Okay, F10 means if you see there is a blank cell, nothing is there, what you will find out for us, right? Next, what is gone wrong? Next, we selected E22 means month supposed to select. Okay, here F22 it is taken this correctly. Okay, but other thing, if you see 90% things is gone wrong. In 90 things my selection gone wrong, so I cannot expect the output. Okay, so for that I had given very speed the cell reference, but I will tell you how we can fix with $sign.
Okay.
Whenever you are selecting a range, okay, range means I am telling that sales amount means it should be sales amount only, it should not go left right if I drag. This is the fixed, I am fixing for them. Okay, so that case what I will do, completely I will block. If they want also they cannot go like that. So how I can use, if you see there is a quotation sign, select that and press F4 one time.
Quotation.
If you see middle D10 and D19 one quotation sign is there. Okay, just select.
Yeah.
If you are using fn function, fn plus F4. Okay, if you don't have fn function, direct F4 you can press. So what will happen? There will be $4 will come. How? What will happen? For everyone, if you see left side, $1 will be there. For D, $1. For 10, $1. Okay, D is the column, 10 is the row. Okay, and again next range from D is the column. Okay, D means this is the incentive column. Okay, and 19 is the row. For what we did now, we blocked everything for them. They cannot move also. You drag in 100 Excel sheet also here right side row and down, it will not move. They select from here only. Okay. In the same way, B10 to B19. What is the B10 to B19? It is the employee code. Okay, this is the employee code. So if we drag formula, it should not move here and there. So what we will do, we need to fix completely. So if you want to fix completely, then we need to select the quotation and press Fn plus F4. If you see, when I press one time, we blocked them. They cannot move right now. Right? Next, what B23? What is B23? This is the employee code. So employee code, if I drag, employee code, how it will come? In column it will come. Right? Down it will not come right side, right? Employee code. See, one more employee if you want, I can mention here, and then Srikant, then one more employee code, then is Anand, like that I can mention, right? I cannot mention in serial top of this, right? So whenever you are fixing the column, okay, you put only $1 left side of the cell number. Cell number is B23. Okay, and before B by alphabet you mention $1, means it is fixed. Means if you drag down, okay, or right, it will take base column only. Column only will get changed. Okay, so I don't want to do manually, right? Manually you can do, but again you come to between the number and alphabet and press alphabet 3 times. 1, sorry, not selected. Okay, I am selecting now. You just observe 1, 2, 3. If you see, it came left side, alphabet and number. Right? Now again, same way, E10 to E19, it is it indicates our month. So I want to completely block this. So completely blocking means only one time I need to select the F4 sign. So I'm pressing F4. You can observe it blocked everything. Again, E22. E22 means what happened now, row we are going to fix. Okay, if I drag right side, next cell should pick from May, not from April. Okay, or else you can take a as a basic understanding, you can take right side. If you are fixing something, then consider as a 2 times F4. Okay, right side if you are fixing 2 times you press, if you are down side if you are fixing then you 3 times, and complete if you are blocking then you press F4 1 time.
Okay.
Okay, it's done, everything, dollar sign done, enter. Now what I will do, I'll just drag, I'll show you again what is the variance. Now you observe the variance. I'll change this color to something else. If you see D10 to D10, okay, D to D10 came, D10 came, D19 also. So this range is working properly when I dragged. Okay, this range. Now next I had given B10 to B19. This is also range we had completely fixed it, so it's coming same thing. So it's working, right? So next we can B23 means employee code we had given B23. So since we are dragging, we are getting output for only one employee. Suppose we will drag formula for down, okay, then employee code will change. Right, here some employee will be there, example number. Okay, when we are dragging down, okay, so employee code number will change. So I will show you also in the same way if you want. I'll put some employee name. Let's take last employee. I will take. I've taken last employee and I'm dragging the formula. Okay, some also will do it. Okay, now what happened here, 70,000 cell, last employee, if you observe, this is the employee, 70,000, it came 70,000. Now employee code variance I will show you, it's working or not. If you see, the employee code is B23, right? B23, correct. It stands for this employee code.
Correct, yeah.
But if when I told you we are fixing down, means whenever if I go down, the number will get changed. If you are going right, the number will not get changed. Okay, so I want next cell. So if you see, B24 came instead of B23. Okay, whenever we are fixing for down, use $1, means 3 times F4, and if you are going right side, use 2 times. Okay, and if complete fixing, use 1 time. Okay, so employee code you understood. Now next range I will tell you. So B10 we understood, B19 to B23. If you see here also B19 to B23. So we completely fixed it, so there is no changes in this, right? Next E10 to E19. If you see here also E10 to E19, the range we fixed for month is complete. That also working. In down cell also you can see that all fixed is working fine. There is no changes at all. Okay, so if no changes, then it is working fine for us. Where it got changes, when we this April 24 if you stands for the E22 cell number. Okay,
yes.
So E24, but next cell I want, which this cell May month I want, right? So this cell number is F22. If you see here is the name number. Okay, F22. So it came here what in the end, if you see, it came F22. Right? If I select down also, if you see, F22 not got changed because I selected right side. If I go, it will get changed. Okay, if I go right side, okay, G22 it came, if you see.
Correct.
Okay, right side if I go, this B24 will not get changed, employee code will not change, because if I go down, then employee code will change. If I go right side, month will change. Okay, understood?
Correct.
Anand, any doubt in this? Because you asked one day for dollar reference, how we can consider.
No, Srikanth, nothing.
Clarified, dollar sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the use of dollar sign which we are using in every function. If you want, you can see once again. Okay, this video last video I could not give you, but I'll give you because the technical issue, the audio was not there, I not recorded, but this video I'm recording with audio. You will get it mostly tomorrow early morning. So this function
Oh.
is for some ifs you can use, and you came to know how to use the dollar sign. Right. So in this anything you want to ask me, like a minimum, average, maximum, and count, length, upper, left, right, sum if, dollar sign.
Understood.
Understood, right?
Hmm.
Now two more function I will
Yes,
tell.
Shrikant, understood.
Understood. So we will use search function. Search means you came to know what is search, right? So let's take, I will mention Shrikant Moni full name. Okay. So what will happen? It will search and find you whatever output you want. Okay. How we use mid function and left, right, like in the same way search function how it will give you. Let's take, I am putting here function search function. I'll mention search. In the same way I will give delimiter, delimiter I given as a space, comma, select the text, comma 1 for exact match, close the bracket, enter. Okay, what it given me, I told that in this name before space how many letters are there, if you want to find out. Okay, before space how many letters are there you want to find out. So he's telling that there are 9. So how it is 9? SRIKANTA. So it is calculating space also. So I don't want the space, so I can select -1. So what happened now? 8 is the correct number. SRIKNTA. Okay, so you can find out like this. But I will combine now two function. Okay, I will use let's take left. Okay, this text, comma, this. It will give you same formula for me, same output. I'm changing, just see. Now I combine two formula, how it is looks. I added left plus search function. So search, what I did, I asked the formula, this is the search function which we used, कि before space how many letters are there. Okay, next I told that in the left function. So what will happen if I will change one thing, you observe here. If you observe here, let's say if we are using left function, so left this comma 9, if you do, you will get the same number. If you see, I'll use left function and this comma 9 and close the bracket. So what I got? Same Shrikant I got, right? In the same way, you assume that this is 9 or 8. Okay, this is 9. This is left function, left, open bracket, select text, comma 9 we are doing. Instead of 9, what I did, I cannot do manual, so I used search function. So it will go and search for me and will give you the direct number, direct output. This is manual, this is automated. This is automated, this is manual. It gives both the output, same output, but how you are comfortable and you have to use that. So here I used only two function I added, but in future we may add 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 function based on our requirement here. So that time these small functions we need to practice, otherwise you will get confused. Why search was there again, why search came, or left was there already, why it came already. So that question will be there. Okay, so you need to practice this left, right, why it came. Okay, so why I'm telling this is auto and this is manual. Okay, this you need to understand, right? So this is for search and left, right? So any doubt in today's session, whatever we learned today, any doubt you want to ask?
Srikanth, I'll practice once. If any doubt, I'll ask you in next class.
Yeah, sure. You check it out, and these two functions you try in your Excel sheet. Next class you let me know. Okay. Otherwise, I'll show you unique and sequence.
I tried the sequence. No, it is coming like horizontal, not in
That
vertical.
we need to consider transpose. How I can say? Let's take this. Okay. I'll take heading only. Okay. This is the headings are there, but it is now in row, right? I want in column. Okay, so what I will do, equal and come down. I can use paste special function alt es. Okay, if it will open this paste special tab. If you see here, there is a option called transpose. Okay, I can select here. Okay, you observe this vertical, it came horizontal. Okay, in the same way, this is called transpose. Okay, so I hope this today's class helpful for you, and I request to practice. And these small functions, when you go for advanced, you should not confuse why 4 times 5 times coming in one particular formula. Okay, so please practice, and I'll give you this video tomorrow early morning.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Srikanth. Bye.